Alright, testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Alright, let's try that again. Testing 1 2. Yeah, so I broke my mic stand the other day, so my mic is positioned at a really awkward angle right now. So audio quality might not be as good today. I need to order a new shock mount and clip for my mic. Alright guys, welcome back to another stream. As you can see, we're going to be playing some OutRun 2006 Coast to Coast for the original Xbox. This came out on a couple different systems, Xbox, PlayStation 2, PSP, and there was a PC version, which actually got delisted. It used to be on Steam. And then I was actually doing some research, and I found out there was also OutRun 2 SP released in Japan on PS2, which is apparently based on this, but isn't this? I don't know. Really expensive game on the PS2 in Japan. I'd like to check out some videos to see what it's like. But yeah, this Xbox version is also kind of hard to come by. This is one of those games I've kind of like, I was able to pick up a few years ago. and I've just sort of like held on to it for dear life. I never saw this in stores back in the day. This must have been like a very stealthy release for the original Xbox specifically. But this is, as far as console versions go, this is the best way to play the game. And the PS2 version and the PSP versions are quite admirable, but I mean, this, you get the full frame rate, the full, you know, graphics, and everything, all the unlockables and whatnot. It's great. So yeah, we're going to just kind of sort of relax a little bit, and we're going to play some of the OutRun 2 modes, probably some, you know, time attack and some heart attack mode and whatnot. And we might, you know, sort of fool around with the coast-to-coast mode itself, which is like your core single-player campaign where you can, you know, you've got goals and you can unlock stuff from that and whatnot. It's pretty difficult, but I'll sort of, you know, just poke through it maybe towards the end of the stream just to show you. But we're mostly just going to play the basic OutRun 2 modes. So if you're not familiar with OutRun, this is a series where it's basic point A to point B driving. But one of the big draws to OutRun, aside from it just plain great, is that you have multiple paths you can take. So you've got, you know, typically 5 different end courses you can land on, and you'll get a slightly different ending, you know, depending on what you land on. So OutRun 2 in particular is probably my favorite arcade racer of all time, and OutRun 2006 is just more of the same, so it's right up there with it. So if you're a fan of classic OutRun and you haven't played OutRun 2, you've got to track down a copy of this game. You know, either the PS2 version or PSP, or get yourself the original OutRun 2 on the original Xbox. That's still pretty reasonably priced. OutRun 2006 is not, though, because it is very, very uncommon. So, yeah, sorry for the late start. Just kind of moving a little slow today, and yeah, I also had to update some slides at the very last minute. I forgot to do that yesterday. I tried to get this stuff prepped ahead of time, but I just didn't really have the time. So, but as usual, we're gonna flash by our patrons and whatnot. So here are our current Patreon backers. If you notice, this list is a little bit smaller, and if you notice your name is not on it, please check your Patreon account, because we actually had several declines this month, which was odd. I've actually only ever had 1 decline, but this month we had like 4. So if your name's not on there, go check your Patreon account and get that squared away. But yeah, thanks to everyone else that is supporting as always. And if you're interested in supporting my channel, as usual, I've got links in the description box and on the bottom of the slide. Not many super chats recently, but we actually did get one from Indie Mister, so thank you, sir. He actually put one in before I even started the stream today, so that was pretty nice. Thank you, sir. And no super chats from last stream, so no comments to show. And always, as always, we're gonna thank our current sponsors as well. So thank you guys. And those are the just a reminder, those are the emote commands you can use if you want to do some custom emotes there. So. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. Let's play some OutRun 2, or OutRun 2006. Jules beat this game. Very nice, man. MD Mister says, my wife can't ever know how much I spent buying this on Xbox, PC, and PSP. Yeah, sorry, Jules, man, I can't just snap my fingers and make the audio perfect, so if you guys can't hear the music that great, once we get into it, then it is what it is. Like I said, my mic is situated in an awkward position, so I'm not even being able to talk directly into it as a result. So, you know, voice takes priority. Yeah. So, but we'll see. Hopefully it's okay. It might not be, but, you know, whatever. Alright, so you've got a whole lot of different options here. Let's go back to the main thing. So you got single player, multiplayer, OutRun 2 SP, which is basically like, you know, OutRun 2 Arcade Special Edition or something like that. SP, I believe, introduced the slipstream mechanic and whatnot that wasn't in the original OutRun 2. So there is a slipstream mechanic in this game, which actually makes this a little bit easier than the original OutRun 2, because you can actually, you know, get higher top speeds as a result of the slipstream. But yeah, you've got your standard options menu and whatnot, settings, blah, blah, blah. I've actually configured some of these just for, you know, my screen setup here and whatnot. I believe this game actually has a 16:9 sort of anamorphic mode, but we're not playing in that. We're just doing standard, you know, standard 4x3, 480i, and we're going through an Xbox RGB cable Euroscart into my FrameMeister, so that's how we're playing it today. But yeah, let's go ahead and do single player coast to coast again as your main mode here, sort of your main single player mode, and it's tough. So each little dot on the courses there, that's actually just like a different sort of you know, mission that you have to do. So you'll basically go into it, and this first one is race the rivals. That's it. And then this second one is, or this third one is test your drift. So it's a drifting test. The first few aren't that bad, but once you get like farther into it, they become pretty challenging. So yeah, we're not going to really be messing around with that. So we've actually unlocked everything by doing sort of a cheat. There's if you go to your license plate, and so we can actually do that by clicking on the back button. And if you select that, if you go to edit license, let's see, where is it? I don't think I can actually do that. Here we go. If we create a new license and we type in entirety or interiority, it'll actually 100% the game for you immediately. So I don't have the time to go through and unlock all the stuff. You unlock stuff by collecting miles, and you basically collect miles by just playing the game and completing, you know, your coast to coast mode and whatnot. But everything in the shop is super expensive, so I recommend kind of just, you know, using that sort of code to just unlock everything, so you can just enjoy the game as is. There's a whole lot of awesome unlockable music, like stuff from like Turbo OutRun and whatnot, and it's awesome. Lots of good stuff in here, especially for long-time OutRun fans. You've also got, you know, you can set up or purchase like reversals. Or sort of like mirror versions of existing tracks, which is kind of cool. So a lot of replay value here. Yeah, it's really cool. Your miles are in the top right as well. That's a very tiny number. And so hey, no reason. How's it going? Yeah, Leo, I'm pretty sure this is a 480p compatible game, but we're not playing in 480p right now. I don't even think my Xbox is set into progressive mode. I don't know. Actually, the back of the box says it's not 480p. I wonder if the original OutRun 2 is and this isn't. Or maybe the 480p is in this, it's just not labeled on the back of the box. But I'm looking at the box right now. And it's, yeah, the 480p is blacked out. So, oops. Okay. Whew. All right. Let's finally play. I was just explaining a whole bunch of stuff there. So, we'll just do OutRun, which is our standard OutRun mode. We can do OutRun 2, OutRun 2 SP, OutRun 2 15-stage continuous. So, this is basically you going through every single stage in the game. And then OutRun 2 SP. 15-stage continuous. We'll just do a couple of regular OutRun 2 rounds right now, and since we've got all the cars, we can play some of the best cars in the game. I actually kind of like playing some of these lower cars, though, because I find that they're easier for me to control. So, like, the F50 is one I play as a lot. And these three cars are actually the ones you start off with. And actually, in OutRun 2006, I think you only get these first two cars to start. And I think you even have to unlock the F50 at first. I don't remember. It's been a little while since I've unlocked everything. But pretty much every other car after that is basically, you know, behind a virtual paywall where you have to play the game a lot to purchase them. And, like, trust me when I say you have to play this game a lot. So, like I said, you might as well just use that code to unlock everything. But we're going to go ahead and just kind of keep it simple right now. Okay, so 2006 Leo does have progressive. Okay, that's good. So I actually did a run before loading up the stream just to sort of test things. And so I was using some Turbo OutRun music. Great soundtrack. So you can actually press R to switch music. So these are remixes. And then we're just going to play with the original music right now. So lots of great stuff here. This is not, no. Never played this one, Nate. This is a great game. This is an original Xbox, yes. I don't even remember. Is this backwards compatible on 360? Yeah, so the big thing with OutRun 2 is that it's got this power slide mechanic. And you can basically do that by tapping your brake and turning. So you basically tap your brake, you turn, you start sliding, and then you just hold down on the gas. And again, you've got the slipstream mechanic as well, and there's a little indication that comes up on the middle of the screen. It's actually kind of cool with these first two courses. You can actually go through the entire first course without even power sliding. In this second course, depending on which way you go, if I went the opposite way, I could have gone through most of it without power sliding as well. Ooh, man, what am I doing? That's bad. So, I've actually got a Let's Play of the original OutRun 2 for Xbox on my channel. I was originally going to just do a Let's Play of 2006, but I was like, you know, I'm just going to play more OutRun modes, so it's, you know, I've already got a Let's Play of OutRun 2, so... So I decided, you know, I just wanted to kick back and relax today. I was like, you know, this is a good relaxing game. I was thinking of games that I could relax to, and... This is a fairly non-stressful game for me personally, at least when I'm not playing the coast-to-coast mode. Coast-to-coast can get tough, but your standard OutRun mode is, for me, it's always pretty straightforward. It's always pretty easy. Granted, you can put the difficulty up. We're on just the default normal difficulty right now. Yeah, this is always a good sort of like chill out kind of game for me. It's got great music. It's got some of the best graphics on the Xbox and from that generation, to be honest with you. It's a really nice looking game. Especially if you play this on a CRT. It still looks beautiful on a CRT. Going through an upscaler and whatnot, it's not as nice, but if you play this on a CRT, oh man, it's so good. Alright, so we're in the second to last course already. And what's also nice about this game is it's just a really good pick up and play kind of game. Hey, Adam, man. Thanks for sponsoring, dude. Thank you, sir. If you type colon and then gameplay, you'll see a bunch of emotes pop up that you can use if you ever feel like it. I'm trying to look at chat, but it's, you know, the one thing about this game, it's not the best. It's not the best for looking at chat. Every time I look down at chat, I make a mistake or I fly off the rails or something. Don't text and don't text and drive, kids. Yeah, and if I don't take that turn soon enough. I always smash into that wall just like that, so I made a mistake there. Ooh, man. So we're almost at the end. God, this game looks so good. Such a nice looking game. I say that to myself every time I play it. OutRun is a series that has always had a really nice visual flair to it. Hey, Ronnie. This Doom mod looks weird. Hey, Lord JP. I want to go far away. This OutRun does seem to have a fair share of problems on an Xbox 360, freezing screens and so forth. You should have played Ghosts and Goblins on NES. We actually played some Ghosts and Goblins last week, Wayne. I always say Wayne. Wayne, get out of my mind. Get out of my mind, Wayne. But Nate, yeah, we actually played Ghosts and Goblins last weekend. Happy Lux, welcome. Okay, so this does work on 360. Okay, very cool. I didn't know that. You know, I haven't really ever used backwards compatibility on 360. You know, I've had an original Xbox for so long now that I just use that. But for people that have a 360, I could see that being useful. Well, assuming it doesn't crash, you know. Yeah, and welcome again, Lord JP. The smooth frame rate has frame drops on 360, load times are long on the 360, and the original OutRun doesn't work right on OutRun 2. I remember hearing about that, yeah. So one thing that the original OutRun 2 on Xbox has over this is that, well, for one, it's cheaper, but the real thing it has over it is that it's got the original arcade OutRun as an unlockable. So that's a great unlockable that we unfortunately don't have here. So if you want the arcade version of OutRun, that's a good way to go as well. Hey, Noah Douglas, yep, and Boston Burf, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Component cable, no, I'm using a RGB cable. I'm using a Euroscart cable into my FrameMeister. Yeah, OutRun Online Arcade was also released on 360. And was it released on PS3 as well? Do you guys know? I don't know because I didn't really have a PS3 during that time period, so I'm not really sure what came out for it. But unfortunately, that game on 360 got delisted, so unless you already owned it, you can't get it anymore. So, all right, see ya, Andy. Yeah, so you can't buy it anymore, but it was sort of like loosely based on this. You didn't have like the coast-to-coast mode. It was just the arcade racing, as far as I'm aware. It's been a while since I fired it up because I don't really, unless I want like you know HD visuals or whatnot. I don't usually have a reason to fire up the OutRun on 360 because I have this and I have the original OutRun 2 on Xbox, and a lot of times I'm in my my game room with the retro setup, and so I just play these instead. No, it is not Delta. This is the follow-up to it. It's basically the sequel to that. I mean, it has all the courses and everything and all the music from base OutRun 2, but this has a whole lot more as well. So... So these other vehicles, they control a lot more twitchy, so they're a little bit harder to work with. Thanks, Happy. I appreciate it. I don't usually spam stuff like that, but the fact is, guys, if you give the videos likes or dislikes, that does actually help my statistics, and my videos are recommended to more people. So, you know, the more people can find the stream and my videos and whatnot. So, every little bit of interaction with my videos goes a long way. So, thanks to everyone that does do that. And of course, thanks to everyone that watches. That makes a big difference too. So, if nobody was watching, my videos would never get recommended. Yeah, so the slipstream mechanic makes things a lot easier than the first game. Especially on these in-between sections. Whoa. Man, this car, it's so easy to just, like, spin out. Its back just gives away. Look at that rainbow in the distance. I love little visual touches like that. It's so nice. You always got that with Sega arcade racers. So you've got to actually watch out on this course, because some of these rocks sort of stick out, and you can actually slam into them, get caught on them. Alright, last course. Oops, wrong way. One of the great things about this game is the way the power slide mechanic works. The way, like, the camera sort of veers off to the side. It really, you know, allows you to admire the backgrounds, which a lot of racers, you know, you can't do that. You're always looking at the track. But the way the power sliding works in this game, you've got time to, you know, absorb those really awesome visuals. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Adam. Hey, Smithereens, take care, man. If you're still out there. Now you have 13 likes. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Happy. Much appreciated. Hey, Doomstash. The Doomstash is here. Is this the second OutRun on Xbox? Yes, it is. Land racing is fun. Does this one have local network support? That'd be really cool to do. Yeah, it says System Link on the back of the box. You do up to 6 players. I'll never have 6 copies of this game, though. And then again, I mean, I do have a modded Xbox, so, I mean, I could technically get multiple modded Xboxes and just, like, rip this to it for some System Link action. Who am I kidding? I have no friends. No one would System Link with me. Alright, so we'll just do another regular OutRun 2 mode. Because, again, it's really tough to look at chat while I'm playing this, so if I do the 15 stage continuous, it's going to be like 15 minutes with me not even, like, looking at chat. Oh, Timu got the Patreon receipt. Okay, awesome. Thanks, man. Timothy Lanthier, what's going on? Yeah, people I follow, when they live stream, it always appears on my YouTube front page. So, like, you know, where all, like, your recommended videos would normally be. But yeah, if you open up your sub feed as well, it should pop up right at the top as well. That is true, Ronnie. You would System Link with me. Ronnie lives about 2 hours south of me. And, so, a few times a year he comes up. Oh, yeah, no. How's it going, Timothy? And everyone else out there watching? And anyone out there lurking? I know we got quite a few lurkers right now. Your kids love this game. Nice. So this first course right here is very reminiscent of the first course in the original OutRun. And, you know, while the original OutRun had a lot of sequels in the arcade, you know, you had Turbo OutRun, you had OutRunners, you had stuff like that. OutRun 2 in the early 2000s was, like, the first, like, official direct sequel. And it was actually called OutRun 2. So it's got a lot in common with the original game as well. It's got a very back-to-basics kind of approach. No turbo boosts or anything like that. And the first course is kind of like a throwback to the original OutRun. So, since we went full right last time, we'll go full left this time, so you guys can see a different set of courses. Hey, that was the car I was gonna pick. Was going to pick. Starting to get the hang of this again. Oops. Of course, right as I say that, I mess up a turn. So, oh yeah, the music, if you play some of the classic music, it doesn't loop right. So it just ended, and then the loop just restarted. So there's a big gap. So a little sloppy on that. AMD still in the game. This set of turns always gives me trouble. I mean, I'm not playing for perfection here. We've got plenty of time. We're pretty much guaranteed to win. When I play regular OutRun 2 on the Xbox, I find that I come much closer to running out of time much more frequently. And I think it's because of the slipstream mechanic. But it's also possible they give you more time in this too. All that drifting doesn't seem like OutRun. Drifting in Daytona is easier. I think drifting in Daytona is a lot harder than this. The drifting in this is so easy. Like a baby could do it. So they fixed the loop problem, the music loop problem. Okay, nice. Alright, let's try the heart attack mode. Heart attack is actually really fun. It's goal driven, so yeah, you have to still get to the end, but the chick in your car, in the passenger seat, will give you objectives. And there's some pretty fun objectives to do as well. So, let me look at the chat here before we jump into it. You have an I've given up on life mustache right now. Yeah, I've kind of got a I've given up in life neck beard going on right now. I always have like a little bit of a goatee. And I was actually going to go with like the clean shaven look. I shaved about a month ago, and then like it was like 3 days later I had a goatee again. I was like, geez man, this grows back fast. So I just left it again. And the whole neck beard thing, it's just like, I don't feel like shaving. I just don't feel like shaving. I keep it trimmed, but I don't, I haven't been, like, clean shaving it completely. But yeah, no, this is, drifting started in OutRun, in Outrunners. So this isn't, like, the first game that had a drift mechanic in OutRun. Outrunners was just, man, you want crazy drifting? Outrunners is nuts. It's just super over the top. That's a game that I'm still bitter that we didn't get a port of. Heart attacks are actually really fun, kids. Until you have one in real life. Shenmue 1 and 2 HD drop next month. Nice, Ronnie. You go clean shaven, it lasts for maybe a day. A week later, you look like a homeless man again. Alright, we'll do this on the OutRun 2 SP. Testarossa. There's the classic original OutRun car. Now, we haven't even been playing for like 45 minutes, and we've already run through the game multiple times. Oh, that would be great, Leo. That would be great. Because Outrunners doesn't use licensed cars, right? You do it every day, or do you look like a bum? Alright, so we have to keep passing cars. Oops. Nice, AAA. Alright, so now we have to drift. Very nice. I really wish Turbo OutRun would get like a perfect port as well. And that's one I've only played in the arcade a couple times. And most of its home ports back in the day were pretty terrible. Like the FM Towns version or the the Sega Mega Drive version. Alright, so we have to not run into things. But yeah, I'd love to see a perfect port of Turbo OutRun. I forget, Leo knows this, I'm sure, but did that get, like, the 3DS treatment in Japan? AA, not too bad. So now we have to collect the coins. Nice, AAA. Drift more. She goes, "You're so cool." I know, I know. Ow. Ow. Okay, so it did come out on 3DS in Japan. Okay. Run through the blue. Oh, look at that waterfall. It's so nice. Hit the blue cones. No, that's not good. Eh. Nice. AAA. Yeah, the heart attack mode is actually really fun. This was a really, like, you know, clever gameplay mode they came up with. Oops! That's one way to not win against the car. Thank you. She's fist pumping. She's like, yeah! Look at her go. Oh man, this game is great. Go through the gates. Whoops. Oh, geez. Power slide. Drift. No. That's bad. I didn't deserve an A ranking. They are Lord JP. She's like, go through the gates. And I'm looking at, like, the waterfall in the background instead. Like, gates? What gates? Alright, I don't know why this is happening again. I just now realized that my chat is... Why is it doing that? Yoink. There we go. That's so weird. I don't know why my chat keeps getting cut off or keeps getting reset. Because I don't think I zoomed in my window at all. There we go. Normally people let me know when, like, the chat's cut off, but no one said anything, so I just now caught it, like, an hour in. It's the original OutRun music right there, guys. He's in a speed OutRun. Oh, man. Out speed run.
Keep passing cars. Let's start. Oh yeah! Yeah! Oh Drift more. Let's start. Yes. Woohoo! Oh yeah! Woohoo! Wow! Oh yeah! You're so cool.
Hey, KWK. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, one of the great things about 2006 is all of the music choices.
Keep passing cars.
And like I said, if you're new to the game, yeah, you could try to unlock the stuff like the normal way, but if you're like me and you've been playing the game a long time, like, just use the unlock code, just so you can play with whatever you want, you know, whatever cars you want, whatever music you want. I do have a tendency of flocking to just the OutRun 2 music because it fits perfectly with the game naturally. It's what it was designed for. But I love going back to some of the classic music, in particular, like the Turbo OutRun stuff. Alright, let's go left.
Special request. Checkpoint. Hit the blue cone.
Alright, hit the blue cones and miss almost all of them. Good job.
Hit the blue cone.
Hit more blue cones.
Let's start.
And actually get almost All of them, almost. Yeah.
Drift more.
Yeah, so in the ones where she says drift more, it's good to try to start your drift before, like, you even go into the section. That'll pretty much guarantee you to get, you know, the best ranking.
Checkpoint. Drift more. Quick start. Woohoo! You're so cool. Drift more. Quick start.
No! I thought I was gonna go right into that wall.
I got chills. Don't hit anything. Let's start. Are you kidding me?
Double A.
Special request. Checkpoint.
Alright, last one.
Run through blue. Let's start. Drift more. Let's start. Woohoo! Oh yeah! Woohoo! Wow! Yes! You're so cool. Drift more. Let's start. Yes! Woohoo!
Alright, and that's it. Hey, Tony.
Red double A.
Double A. The cones and gates aren't as fun when you discover the trick to easy AAA. How do you do that, Leo? What is the easy AAA trick? This is a super fun game. Great choice, my man. Thank you, man. Is there a big difference between this one and the PS2? I actually haven't played the PS2 version, even though I think I bought a copy a long time ago that I no longer own. I never even played it. My guess is the visuals probably aren't as nice, but I could be wrong. People out there probably know. I'm sure Leo knows for sure. The OG OutRun code that lets you play the classic version. Yeah, that's actually in the original OutRun 2 on Xbox. Unfortunately, it's not in Coast to Coast here. Which is kind of odd. Kind of an odd omission. So it was in the original game, but not in this one. It's weird. Terrible at the original game. As in, like, the original OutRun 2. Yeah, I think this is easier. I don't know if they give you more time, but I do know that the slipstream mechanic, which isn't in the original OutRun 2, that makes you go faster. As long as you're constantly doing it, so... Oh, you just slow down on those sections. Yeah, that makes sense, because it's not about speed. Yeah, full speed is the fun way, for sure. Hey, see ya, Boss and Burf. Take care, dude. Yeah, I mean, OutRun 2006, it's an awesome game, but I wouldn't say it's mandatory if you already have OutRun 2. OutRun 2 is still a phenomenal game by itself, so But if you are gonna get 2006, you know, I'd say either hack an Xbox and rip it, or pick up the PS2 version. It seems pretty solid too. You'll be hitting the arcade in Shenmue to play OutRun. You know, those arcade games in Shenmue, once I found the arcade, I basically stopped playing the game. I just play the arcade games. And I think that's one reason I never actually finished Shenmue. Alright, you know, I guess I'll sort of demonstrate a little bit of coast to coast. I'm sure you guys are probably getting tired of me playing the same thing over and over. Actually, I don't really even need to show you this stuff. I mean, it's it's just missions like race, test your slipstream. Let's test our slipstream. Why not? Yeah, the copyright stuff is pretty annoying. Yeah, again, that's one reason why my F-Zero stream isn't public, because I got a copyright claim for one of the tunes in it. I was just like, come on, man. And YouTube's song removal tool didn't work, so the claim is still there. So I countered the claim because it was like some random third-party agency. A lot of those can be either fake or they don't respond to claims. So I'm waiting for that counterclaim to go through. It'll be like near the end of July. It's really frustrating. I hope I don't get any copyright claims for this stuff, but it's a crapshoot. You don't know. You just don't know. Alright, so we have to test our slipstream. So slipstreaming is, as you know, you stay behind vehicles that are in front of you. And when you're close enough, you'll slipstream. You'll start to pick up speed. And that's it. Oh, I almost got one more. It's funny how he fist pumps with both fists. He's like, yes!
Congratulations.
Oops, almost dropped my controller. You know, it's actually kind of funny playing the original Xbox, because these controllers, the S controllers, have like no texture to them. They're just so like smooth. It's odd because like the quality of plastic, it just feels different from like modern gen controllers. And especially my Xbox One controller, it has a texture to it that this controller just doesn't have. Yeah, Tony, this game looks fantastic, man. It's a beautiful looking game. And like I said, if you play this on a CRT, it is, it still looks amazing. Like, I'm gonna fire up my PVM right now, which is right next to me. Whenever I stream, I always just play in my HD display. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a quick photo. It's probably gonna come out really awful, but I'm gonna take just a quick snapshot. I'll go back to this car again. My camera phone is terrible, so it's gonna look awful, but I'm gonna post this on Twitter, actually. I'm gonna take a snapshot of my PVM running OutRun. Oh my god, it looks so amazing on the PVM. Ugh. Alright. I'll link to it in the chat. Again, my camera phone is awful, so it's not going to be a good representation.
Time's over.
Look at him, he's like, oh. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to get that picture and post it online. I don't actually use my PVM all that much for like actual gaming, but I do like to turn it on and just like gawk at like how nice things look on it. What is that guy doing? Is he moonwalking? Hey, Hernando. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I actually, you know, for this game, I actually played it the most on PSP because at the time, I was on the go a lot. So I actually clocked a lot of time into the PSP version. And it's a very solid version of the game. I highly recommend it. And it's cheap too. Oh man, Adam, those look beautiful on a PVM. Yeah, my buddy Edon brought Burnout 3 over last summer, and we played it, and we looked at it on the PVM as well. It looked amazing. That's definitely one of the best looking games from that generation. I'd love to play that game on stream, but it's got so much copyrighted music in it. So we'll probably never stream it on YouTube. Alright guys, I'm going to put in regular OutRun 2 now. You know, I should probably actually do that at the end of the stream. Just put in regular OutRun 2, just so you guys can sort of see the differences. And hell, I could even play, like, classic OutRun arcade. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, so we're about an hour and a quarter in. I didn't think this was going to be a very long stream. I'll probably try to take it to 2 hours, 2.5 hours, maybe a little bit longer. And, yeah. Yeah, well, that's the thing, Adam, is that, like, without the music, it, hold on a second. Let me get, I have a copy of Burnout 3. Let me see if it has custom soundtracks. Okay, so it does have custom soundtracks, so if we do play Burnout 3, what I can do is rip music from a different game. You know what I should do is I should rip music from OutRun, and we play Burnout 3 with OutRun music. How about that? So I'll have to get familiar with that sometime, and we can do that. That'd get around, like, the copyrighted music issue. I don't think this OutRun music is going to get tagged, but... So I can basically rip a bunch of that music to my Xbox hard drive, and then we'll use that custom soundtrack in-game. Okay. Alright, so... We're gonna do the 15-stage continuous. This'll take a little while. That's right, Burnout Run. Burnout Run 3. Yeah, I really should do the OutRun 2 SP, because, you know, I've done a Let's Play of the original OutRun 2, so you guys have already seen those courses. Put some Space Harrier in it too, and Galaxy Force for variety. That's like actually a good idea. Trying some cars I haven't played yet. I don't think we did Risky Ride yet. Alright, so this forces you to play through all of the courses. So whereas like a normal run will take you about, you know, 6 minutes to go through, this will take you about 18 to 20 something minutes. So if you're the kind of person that wants more, then this is the way to play. Wow, this guy is... This vehicle is crazy with the power sliding. You can, like, wiggle all over the place. Hey, James. Thanks for stopping in. I really like this track. It reminds me of music from Turbo OutRun. It's got the same kind of groove. Nice. Oh, come on.
How far are you going to take me?
Don't look at the waterfall. It's just there to distract you. And you can't look at anything in this game either. Everything just looks so nice. Oh, come on. Hey, thanks, John. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, well, we are going through the Framemeister, so the Framemeister has, you know, amazing de-interlacing. What I should have done is actually fired this through the OSSC with component cables and tried to do the progressive scan mode, but I didn't have any time. This was literally like a last-minute decision. Like, I literally decided like an hour before starting the stream that I would play this tonight. So, you know, needless to say, I didn't really have any time to prepare or test or anything like that. So, yeah, we're just going straight to the Framemeister tonight via RGB. But it still looks fine. Probably doesn't look as nice as it would in progressive through the OSSC. But it still looks fantastic. With the Framemeister's de-interlacing, it definitely helps clean things up. God, I have to, you know, I'll have to look into how to actually, like, activate the progressive modes on Xbox, because I've never actually played any original Xbox games in progressive. I've always just played them, you know, in 480i interlaced. But when I play original Xbox, I generally play on a CRT, so it doesn't really matter. Like, original Xbox games look phenomenal on a CRT. I mean, same with like PlayStation 2 and GameCube. I generally like to play those on CRTs because most of the games run in 480i. Out of the box, I mean. And original Xbox games, you know, the original Xbox has this like softening filter across everything. You can actually disable it if you have like a hacked Xbox. And I've actually tried disabling it on mine, but it doesn't really seem to work. But basically, because of that extra softening added, when you play on a CRT, it looks so nice. You don't get like the jaggies like you've got on PlayStation 2 480i games. It really looks fantastic. You know, it's a big reason why I like playing this generation, in particular Xbox on a CRT. The only problem with that, though, is when I'm streaming, if I want to play on my CRT, not my PVM, but just like my consumer Trinitron, I basically have to run through S-Video. So I can't use RGB for the stream if I'm playing with that setup. So I actually don't do as much original Xbox on stream as I used to, because I used to solely play on my CRT for streaming. Now I don't. Now I use an HD display. And it's just not as fun playing on the HD display because it doesn't look as good. It actually looks a lot better on stream than it does on my HD display. What you guys are seeing is like a nice, clean, crisp image, and on my HD TV, there are a lot of graphical, you know, artifacts and stuff like that. It doesn't look very good. And because it doesn't look very good on my HD display, I don't like playing Xbox on stream very often. Hopefully we'll get a setup in the future where I have like a larger PVM and I can treat it more like a consumer display. You know, get a 19-inch or get like a you know, 21 or 22-inch or whatever sizes they come in. I know they're a lot more expensive, but that would get me to play original Xbox a lot more on Twitch in particular, because then I'd be able to play it still in RGB on stream, but I'd be able to view it on a CRT. One other thing I really like about the OutRun 2 SP is that it takes like existing courses and it changes the weather on them. So that's really cool, going through like familiar courses, and courses that were once snowed are now like, you know, they're displayed in springtime. And courses that were once in summer are now in, you know, fall or winter or something like that. It's really cool. Oops. Alright, so we're 2/3 of the way through it. And we still have plenty of time. Although, if I ever run out of time, it's usually on the 15-course run. So it's really important to try to race well. And then I'll be able to take a gander at chat. Yeah, see, look at that. We're actually getting close to running out of time. Yeah, the other good thing about playing the 15-course continuous is that I can show you routes that we haven't taken yet. So, like, we haven't gone here yet with all the Moai heads. Stonehenge. So we should see, I think we actually see the Afterburner plane fly through eventually. I don't know which one it's on. That's not good. Yeah, so we need to slipstream as much as we possibly can. We need to get off the cars. Jeez, man. Alright, so 2 more after this. This is going to be close. Oh man, we're super slow. That's not good. You gotta watch out for those barriers. You can get caught on those. If I ever have trouble, this is usually one of the parts where I get hung up. 16, 15. I don't... Ooh, we might not even make this. Yeah, I think this is a game over. Ooh, the Panzer Dragon. Oh my god! Yeah, that's why you can't make mistakes. Like a 5-course run is pretty easy, but a 15-course run, a little more challenging. That was, woo, man, I wasn't expecting to fail like that. We were doing really well in the beginning. Such a good game. Got that Steam version. I do have the Steam version, yeah. I got it a long time ago before it was delisted. Although, I want to say I have issues running it on my current day system. I'll have to try it again. Timu is sober, by the way. Just an idiot. I was not sober last night. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yeah, this is the original Xbox. After reading the full title, yeah. Usually the information's in the title. I try to put the information in the title or description, so... Yeah, we're doing original Xbox through RGB. into a Framemeister. BVZ has a 32-inch Samsung CRT. The time of day can change as well. Nice. It reads your mind too. Oh, flyovers depend on your performance. Ah, I didn't know that. Okay. I thought they were course specific. Very cool. Yeah, I should have got it on Xbox Live before it got delisted. Again, that one is a little bit different. You know, it doesn't have... It's not as fleshed out. It doesn't have all the music options. It doesn't have the coast-to-coast mode and stuff like that. But it's still a great game. It's, you know, I think it's a must-own for OutRun 2 fans. But, unfortunately, people can't buy it anymore, so... Just joined Steam today. Well, welcome to the club. I would play Shovel Knight first. Castle Crashers is cool, but I think it's really best played with friends. A lot of the boss designs aren't really tailored towards like single player play, which is kind of a shame. But it is a cool game. But I think Shovel Knight's probably the most, you know, well-balanced of the bunch that you just mentioned. AVGN too, yeah, I would do Shovel Knight. Yeah. There are homebrew patches to get OutRun 2006 working well and to correct issues, so you'd probably need those. Seriously, Joel? You were just sitting there the whole time with nothing? Oh my god, man. You're crazy, Jules. Crazy, man. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes the stream doesn't just auto-start on its own. You do have to refresh the page. Timu, isn't that, like... Dropping taters in chat. Hey, Sea Snake. Isn't that, like, kind of contradictory, Timu? You just called yourself an idiot, like, you know, 5 minutes ago. So which is it? Are you smart or are you an idiot? Or is it somewhere in between? Like me. I think I'm more on the idiot side of things, personally speaking. But I never view myself in a very positive light, so that could have something to do with it. That's right, Ikaruga's on PS4 now. I need to buy that. Some of your messages aren't coming through. That's weird, man. I have it set to view everything. Or is YouTube timing you out or something? Yeah, and OutRun Online for 360 definitely is pretty bare bones. If you just want to play the basic OutRun mode and you want to do multiplayer, it's great. But it is bare bones in pack, you know. It is bare bones, yeah. If you download new firmware to your SD to SNES, how easy is it to screw up? It should be pretty hard to screw up, Timo. Yeah, Ikaruga just released on PS4 like this week or last week, Tony. I mean, I don't really need another way to play Ikaruga. I have plenty already, but it's Treasure. You know, I want to support Treasure because I want to see them continue to do releases, and I'd love to see them make an original game again eventually. And supposedly this is a port of the PC version, so it's, you know, full 1080p. Actually, I think it might even go to 4K if you've got a PS4 Pro. So it looks better than the 360 one that's backwards compatible. Yeah, Timo, did you buy from Crix directly, or did you buy like one of the offshoots on eBay or whatever? Because you got to watch out for, you know, pirate flashcards. They have problems. So speaking of flashcards, last night on my Twitch stream, I actually updated my AVS. So in the latest firmware patch for the AVS, they enabled horizontal interpolation, so there's no more like shimmer effect when you play. It's a genuine SD to SNES. Okay, cool. What are you talking about, John? Don't troll, man. We are totally not on composite. All right, I guess we can play another round. How about that? What do you guys think? Do you want to see just regular? Would you rather just see the regular outrun again? You know, just 5-course mode, or do you want me to try 15-stage continuous again? Let me know what you guys think. Did they ever fix the issue you had with one of the Ninja Gaiden games? I haven't tested that yet. I need to test it, Leo. I need to test that, and there was a stage on Shatterhand that had very similar issues. And that's actually what's been keeping me from doing a Let's Play on Shatterhand, is the graphical glitches, and I don't really feel like using my original NES hardware to do it, because it'll just be a major, you know, quality degradation, video quality degradation, so... Some bonus courses. You guys want to see the long run again? Let me look through these bonus courses Leo is speaking of. Oh, I just realized there are different classes. Oh. Uh-oh. Professional. Interesting. No, Timu. We actually, you could see it on my Ninja Gaiden NES Trilogy stream from last year. We actually played through all 3 of them, and on my AVS console, the vertically scrolling sections, like the auto-scroller sections, have graphical glitches played on an AVS. Really? There's another handling model as well. Interesting, Leo. Very interesting. Yeah, I didn't know about the different classes. That's cool. I mean, you have like racing stripes and numbers and things like that. Alright, so I have to figure out how to actually play the bonus stages. Leo, do you know how to play the bonus stages? You mentioned bonus stages, but I don't know how to access them. You wonder if Solid Nate is still there. I don't know. Is Solid Nate still there? You can always do an @ and then the user's name if they're still in chat. And it looks like Nate is there. You were thinking you did it in the showroom. Yeah, I thought you do it in the showroom as well, but it's not letting me do anything. It's like I'm pressing A to select, and I mean, they're already unlocked. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Yeah, the showroom's where you buy them. But how to actually access them, I have no clue. Well, I got another couple inquiries on Atari Age for my for sale threads. That's good. I could use a little bit of extra money. Try time attack, says Leo. Yeah, I want to say I did that, and yeah, I have no idea, man. Thanks, John. Yeah, I haven't heard from Sleeves in a long time, man. I hope he's doing all right. I don't know if he's like out there lurking, you know, off stream. But let's see. I mean, he's still a patron. He's still an active patron on Patreon, so, I mean, I hope he's out there somewhere, and I hope he's doing alright. Sleeves was always fun to have in the chat. We even came up with a special term because of him, the quick sleeve. When we need to do a save state in like a first-person shooter, we do a quick sleeve instead of a quick save. But yeah, I don't know. All right, you know what? Yeah, I have no idea, guys. Leo, I have no idea how to access the yeah, I really have no idea how to access the bonus courses. All right, so 15 stage continuous again. Oh, great, we've got my ghost car, too. Is that my ghost, or is that some... No. That's just like the default ghost. Yeah, if anyone out there knows how to access the bonus content, the bonus courses, let me know. When you go to a time attack and select stage, you're given a list of courses. I'm given a list of courses too. But it's like course A, course B, course C. It doesn't seem to give me, like, bonus courses. Yeah, Doomstash, I mean, it's a great way to support the, you know, the video creators that you really enjoy. And it's usually the sort of thing where you can basically just donate whatever you want. Usually, like, a minimum of $1. So, I support a few creators myself, some of my favorite channels. And, you know, I just do like a simple $1 a month or something like that for each of them. I'm not worried about, you know, giving people a ton of money. But I support them in other ways too. Like, I use YouTube Red, or now it's YouTube Premium. So every time I watch someone's video, they get an ad credit, basically. So, you know, I support people that way as well. But yeah, Patreon's, it's really good for supporting, you know, the people you like the most. And, you know, thanks as always to everyone that is supporting on Patreon for my channel. It actually is kind of nice that we don't have traffic, so we're more likely... Oh no, we're not more like... Okay, I was gonna say we're more likely to finish, but we don't have the slipstreaming now because there's no traffic. So while it's easier to not crash into things now, it's harder because we're going slower overall. That's something I didn't take into account. So now it's all about the race. Ugh. And oh, what the hell just happened? Did you guys see that? That was a glitch. That was totally a glitch. I hit one wall, and then I just, like, warped over to the other wall. Well, I think that's gonna actually kill our run. I'm pretty sure that's gonna do us in. Man, I'm getting hungry again. I didn't have a very large dinner. I had ordered pizza for last night's stream on Twitch, and it was just thin crust. And I had some leftovers. I fired it up in the oven. I had like 6 or 7 slices, but these are like tiny slices. Like it's Domino's, so you know they chop it up into tiny little squares. So that wasn't very filling. We're in time trial, Tony. Yeah, we're in time trial, and we weren't able to access them. Unless I'm just doing something wrong. Which is entirely possible. Because, you know, I'm an idiot. Unlike Timo, I'm an actual idiot. Ah. Just going all over the place. You can ask them to pie cut it. Can you do that? I always order online, though, so I don't have anyone to ask. Unless I just... And I can't write it in, like, the delivery instructions or whatever, because I have to... They give you a very limited amount of space, and I have to write specialized instructions so they can find my apartment. The guy that delivered my pizza yesterday, he was actually like, dude, thank you for these instructions, because your apartment complex makes no sense. And I was just agreeing with him, like, yeah, it's stupid. I've had so many pizza guys get lost here. Even Ronnie experienced it. We had ordered Domino's. And then Ronnie decided to order Papa John's on his own. And that pizza guy got lost. Fortunately, I didn't have to deal with it because it was Ronnie's pizza, not mine. I was like, Ronnie, you get to take care of this guy, not me. Ah, yeah, we're not going to win this. This is terrible. Yeah, but I'll have to look into seeing about getting the thin crust cut normally, because I would much rather eat that with like normal slices. The tiny little squares don't really do it for me. Plus, I find the pizza is messier because, you know, there's a little bit of crust on the edge that you can grip. But when your slices are from like the middle of the pie, it doesn't, you know... There's nothing to hold on to, so it's just, you know, it's messy. Uh-oh, not good. Not good! Ow! Oh, so he, like, sort of found the place, Ronnie? Oh, jeez. That just reeks of laziness, if you ask me. That's right, John. Didn't even know you left. But welcome back. Yeah, I'm clearly doing really poorly because I'm not getting any, like, mid-stage transitions. No flyovers, I mean. I will be twitching tonight, yeah. After my YouTube stream, I'm gonna go out and get some food myself. Then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna play some Doom on PC. And then I might switch to some console stuff after that. Maybe some more original Xbox, since it's hooked up. There are a couple of Xbox streams I want to do in the near future. Like, I want to try to play through Painkiller on Xbox. Which I thought about doing that tonight, but I wanted something more relaxing. Hence OutRun 2. OutRun 2006, I mean. But yeah, we will be streaming on Twitch tonight, for sure. Ah, not good. Yeah, and unfortunately, I can't really order pizza again tonight. I'd love to. But it's expensive, you know? I ordered it last night because, well, it was the 4th of July. I didn't really feel like going out. We were drinking, too, so... Ow. And, I also had a free pizza built up at Domino's, so I was able to use that, so it didn't cost as much as it normally does. But tonight I'll probably just run to 7-Eleven or something, get something really basic. Because I'm super lazy. Probably just get some nasty taquitos. And I'm really craving a soda tonight. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get a soda. I'm gonna be bad. I'm gonna drink a soda. Like, a real soda. A real soda full of diabetes. I'm just kidding. It's full of sugar. It causes the diabetes. It's not full of diabetes, but you know what I mean. I'm just poking fun at it. I should check my blood sugar levels after last night. I haven't done that in a while. I got my levels really consistent, so it's like I've just stopped taking them altogether and just been trying to adhere to a relatively consistent diet. I do need to start exercising, though. I haven't really been doing that. Gotta start doing that cardio. Especially with all this pizza I've been eating, man. See, that's not the kind of flyover I want. I want an afterburner jet. Where's my afterburner jet? I don't think we played this desert stage yet. So it's nice we finally got to it. Wait, no, we got to it before. I think we got to it on the last 15 stage continuous. Wait, no, because we were doing OutRun 2 SP. These are just the original OutRun 2 tracks. Yeah, and as you shouldn't, Sea Snake. I mean, it's really bad for you, man. But whenever I drink heavy, the next day I always have a major urge to drink things that I shouldn't. like soda or milk or something like that. Basically things like very high in sugar. Hey, Nate. I'm seeing guys pop in the chat just out of the corner of my eye. I'm not really able to read a whole lot. Yeah, we're totally not gonna win this. Especially after that mistake. This is the exact same thing that happened last time. You got to the second to last course, ran out of time. God, I love the classic OutRun music, man. It's so good. Whenever I get into a situation where I've got my own house in a basement... Hell, at this rate, if it ever happens, definitely want to get an OutRun machine. An original OutRun machine. Hear that music cranking? That'll be great. Yeah, we're done. We're not gonna get this. It's awful, man. It's because I made all those mistakes. Ugh. Diabloides. Diabloides. No, they're not, Carlos. They're terrible for you. They're absolutely terrible for you, dude. You know what's good for you? Water. Water. Ugh. Oh, man. Yeah, as they say, if you're gonna, you know, if you're gonna drink your vegetables, you should probably eat them instead. Okay, for those that are into video game music, to the point of using the semi-native emulated formats, there is a VGM version of this soundtrack, complete with exclusive tunes from the 3DS version. If you need to relax with original Xbox, I suggest Ninja Gaiden Black. No thanks, Jules. I'm good. Your parents got a ton of Little Caesars. Nice. I haven't had Little Caesars in a long time. Go back and stay on a track in Time Attack and stages. The tracks like Sunny Beach and Palm Beach will fade to nighttime with their icon. Oh, here we go, Leo. You press R for reversal. Now, that's cool and all, but is there a way to do... Oh, there we go. So you can do goals, you press R. Wow, it was there right in front of us the whole damn time. Whole damn time. Bam, there we go. Your Taco Bell was really bad yesterday, says Tony. My Taco Bell was bad the other day, too. I went to Taco Bell before going into work, which was a mistake, because, you know, not only is it bad for you, but it's really high in carbs. It was just nasty, man. Like, they didn't... I hate it when Taco Bell is, like, super greasy, and it's just, like, your tacos feel like they've been sitting out in, like, the humid summer heat for, like, 5 hours. Ugh. It's awful. Pure, blissful, and moist water. A wild, solid Nate has appeared. Alright, so we'll do his 15-stage continuous again, but reversed. So this will be fun. Let's go ahead and stick with a car I'm better with. I don't think we've done green yet. Alright. We be reversing, people. We're going backwards now.
Get ready.
Ooh, not good. Not a good start. Indeed, John, yeah. Got some turbo OutRun music. Yeah, that's a great soundtrack. Leo, maybe you know this. Do you go faster if you power slide? Or are you faster when you just drive straight? Like, I'm wondering if I should power slide through those mid sections. Or those transition sections. Like in some games, like you actually get like a little boost when you power slide. I'm pretty sure. It feels like you slow down in this though. It's nice seeing these courses in reverse. If you handle a turn without power steering, it is faster. Okay. Oops. You're losing time drifting. Okay. That's what I thought. Which is why, like, when I play the very first course, I try to just drive straight through it instead of drifting. Man, I'm so used to the other cars now with more twitchy handling. Oh, not good. That's bad. Oh, man, I was looking at chat. Don't text and drive, kids. It's bad for you. Look at this. We're already almost running out of time. That's crazy. Yeah, we're not going to get past this. Alright, well, we're done. Man, that sucks. Oh, that was terrible. Man, we didn't even, we got like 5 courses in. That's it. That was awful. Awful, awful. Oh, man. Ugh. Well, that is coast to coast. I'll fire a regular outrun too, just for a brief moment, and then we'll probably end the stream. Yeah, Coast to Coast is a great game. Leo, I don't know if you know this, man. Your copy of OutRun 2006 on Xbox, did it come in like a standard original Xbox case? Where it's just like, you know, that thick, dark green. My case has a, it looks like an Xbox 360 case. It's the translucent, like, neon green. I think it might have gotten swapped out. Alright. Yours is standard. Okay, I need to swap the case out then. I just realized my OutRun 2006 is in really nice condition. It's my regular OutRun 2 that's not in great condition. So I wouldn't mind another copy of OutRun 2, regular OutRun 2. I mean, it's not horrible, but I like my favorite games to be like minty. Yeah, so we're just gonna fight a regular OutRun 2 now. So for anyone that's just now joining us, you missed the 2006 portion. We played over 2 hours of it, so good little session. Let's see. SD to SNES is updated. Congrats, Timu. You haven't fired up your Xbox in a while. You should rectify that, Ronnie. Ronnie's got a sweet, sweet, sexy modded Xbox. I have a modded Xbox too, but it's not as awesome as Ronnie's is. Okay, so why is it so hard to find OutRun 2 on GameFAQs? I found everything but OutRun 2. Seriously? Seriously, game FAQs. What? Where's OutRun 2? OutRun 2 doesn't come up on GameFAQs. Seriously, dude? I know I've seen it before, because I need codes. I need the codes to unlock the original OutRun. Did I not like the HDMI? Yeah, no, I didn't really like it. It didn't really look any better. And it already added a little bit of, like, latency. So I was like, you know, I might as well just go through the FrameMeister instead. If I'm going to add latency, I'll just go through the FrameMeister. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of it. I actually ended up selling my HDMI cable last week. Okay, I can't seem to find OutRun 2 on GameFAQs, so... So let me just do a Google search. Oh my god, it's OutRun 2. With no space. It's all one word. Yeah, I'm looking at it now, Leo. Yeah, I found it, Leo. We're good. Alright.
OutRun Arcade. OutRun Challenge.
There we go.
Enter code.
Oh, I found it, Tony. I'm good, man. I'm good. We are good. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here.
Congratulations.
You need it if you want to do online multiplayer, Carlos. But you can system link. You need to replace the caps in your Xbox? Yeah. Alright. So here we go. So this is the classic. This is one of my favorite games. One of my favorite racing games of all time. And we did a Let's Play of the Genesis version not too long ago. We ran through all 5 courses and got the real ending. Yeah, one of the things about this version, though, is that it's got that Xbox filter on it. It's just really soft. So, it doesn't look as good as, say, playing the version on Saturn. But still, it's a really nice bonus. Whoa! Oh, that's not good. Alright, well, we probably just lost. Am I into the Ridge Racer games? Yeah, I like Ridge Racer. I haven't actually played much of Type 4. But I played a lot of parts 1 and 2. A lot of Ridge Racer 5. And Ridge Racer 64. We were actually playing some Ridge Racer 64 last night on stream, on Twitch. That was pretty cool. Oh, but that was terrible. That was awful. It's okay. Not a big deal. I have no idea what you're talking about, Carlos. How do I get back to the main menu? Okay, soft reset doesn't want to work. Alright, we're gonna have to repower. Power down, power back on. Yeah, sometime in the near future, we're going to try to do a Ridge Racer 5 stream for PS2. Yeah, no, absolutely, Leo. I mean, just the default settings on OutRun Arcade are tough. Even like the Saturn version on stock settings is very difficult to finish. So, I mean, that's just how the arcade version is. And I'm fine with that. It's just, you need to practice it, and you need to, like you said, pretty much have a perfect run. Press B at title screen. Didn't work. Or actually, maybe it would have worked if I,
OutRun Arcade.
if I didn't hit start. So, hey, see ya, Jules. We're probably going to be getting out of here in a little bit, too. So I'm going to try a couple of other things here, and then we'll probably switch off. Because, I mean, we don't need to play OutRun for like 5 hours straight. Although I do want to do some longer streams again. I'm noticing my watch time is like super low because I've been doing like short games recently. You know, playing like F-Zero for 3 hours as opposed to Dark Souls for like 24 hours. It's yeah. You can tell that how that'll hurt my numbers. But there are some longer games I want to try to do sometime soon. I need to practice them though. Like I've been talking about it for like months now, like Zelda 2 on NES. So I need to go back and finish that on Twitch, and then we can do it on YouTube. And stuff like that. Yeah, I don't really like Rage Racer. I don't like how there's basically like an invisible wall on the edges of the track that you bump into all the time. It makes it unnecessarily difficult. And I don't, yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I actually have a copy on PS1. I have the Japanese version. But yeah, that's probably the only one in the series that I played that I don't really, it doesn't click with me. I don't like it that much, so. Yeah, Ridge Racer 64 is awesome, Leo. It's great. It's really fast. It plays well. All right, let's see.
Enter code.
I'm gonna guess these all have to be caps, but we're gonna try it anyway. Yep, they have to be caps.
Congratulations.
Enter code. Congratulations. Enter code.
Alright, I don't think this really matters. I wish these things would stay unlocked too, but they don't.
Congratulations.
Hey John, I appreciate it, man. I'm glad you enjoyed that stream. Yeah, I saw all your comments. I'll probably respond to a couple of them. I haven't responded to any comments in like 2 days, so. Taco Bell big box meals. Sounds exciting, Ronnie. It sounds fattening too. Outrun race. Race rival. Look at that. System link.
Rival race.
We've got some bonus stages. Alright, I think this will be our last one. And then we'll probably cut the stream off. So, like I said, I'm gonna go get some food. And then when I come back and I've got a full belly, we'll do some Doom on Twitch, and then maybe we'll switch back to console stuff later tonight. Oh, Outrun 86 is easy to unlock. Just reach all 5 goals. Okay, well I'm gonna have to do that so I can just permanently unlock it. You know, I never do like Night Flight or Life Was a Bore, so we'll do it here. But yeah, for anyone just stopping in, we just played through. We played about 2 hours of Outrun 2006, so just to kind of end things, we're just playing regular Outrun 2 right now. Hey, no, thanks for tuning in, Timo. This was one of the bonus courses. This looks like it's from Sega Super GT or something like that. Ah, man.
What are you doing?
I like Shiny World, though. I like Risky Ride and Shiny World a lot.
Are you gonna let
Well, I'm doing terribly. But what's new?
checkpoint?
Man, these turns are tight. Get off. Dude, this car, like, it takes corners super tight when drifting. That's hard to get used to. God, I feel like I'm in a Gran Turismo game now. You're making me work, Outrun. You're making me work. Is it just me, or does 2006 actually look a little bit better than Outrun 2? You know, I haven't played them back to back. I don't think really ever. Or maybe it's just because these bonus courses aren't as detailed. I don't know. Or maybe I've just been staring at my this blurry image on my HD display for too long. It's playing games with my eyes. Alright, Iceman and Bubbles. Get back here. That's right, there's no slipstreaming either. Ow, oh, come on. Well, that was horrifying. Hey. Oh, jeez, get off the freaking wall, man. That's funny. The last course is a Daytona oval track. I'm guessing Daytona. Really? So these bonus courses in Japan are actually a little bit nicer. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know, Leo. Yeah, I have no idea. But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for us. Like I said, anyone just popping in, we played a couple hours of actual OutRun 2006. And decided to just fire up regular OutRun 2 just for grins. I do have a Let's Play of this game specifically from several years ago. I just went through just the arcade modes and, you know, and whatnot. So if you guys want to see that, it is on my channel. Just search for OutRun. I've also got a Let's Play of Genesis OutRun and Saturn OutRun, actually. The Genesis OutRun video is actually from earlier this year, so that's probably my best Let's Play of OutRun. But yeah, if you need more OutRun, I've got those videos on my channel. But yeah, this was fun. This was a good way to just kind of kick back and relax. You know, it's not too stressful. And, oh, man. The bonus track was all the Daytona USA 2 tracks put end to end. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, I thought the first portion of that bonus track was from Super GT. Like, I thought that pirate shit was from Super GT, but apparently, I guess it's Daytona 2. I've never actually played Daytona 2. But my local arcade did have a Super GT, so I did get to see that a lot. I never really played it, but I did get to see it. Hey, no, thank you for stopping in, John. Yeah, assuming there aren't any copyright claims on this, I guess we'll see. Hopefully this archive should be up in just a few hours. You know, any stream that's under 4 hours long gets processed pretty quickly. So if you missed any of the stream and you want to check the archive, definitely check back in a little bit. And hopefully it'll be up. Again, assuming there are no copyright claims. If there are, then I'm going to have to figure out what to do. So. And I need to order a new clamp for my microphone so I can actually talk into it normally. Right now it's at this odd angle, so that's kind of a bummer. And I've sort of got it jerry-rigged. It'll be better when I'm playing Doom, because, you know, I'll be playing with a keyboard and mouse and it'll just be right in my face. But when I'm playing with the console and using a controller, the mic has to be at this weird angle. Because I broke my clamp the other day. I broke my microphone mount. So. But yeah, if you guys have any last minute questions or comments or anything, as usual, I can stick around for a couple of minutes. Yeah, the music in OutRun is so good. It's great. But ass hard. That must have been like from like 2 or 3 years ago when we were streaming on Twitch. Instead of turning your PS2 on, the stream was great. No, thank you, Carlos. Thanks for hanging out. Blah, 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 blah. No, we're going to be playing just a Doom WOD on PC that I'm thinking about trying to stream on YouTube this Saturday night. So I'm thinking about doing another stream Saturday. But I do need to practice for another Let's Play as well. And I'll probably have to try to record that tomorrow. I'll have to figure out what that's going to be. I've got an idea. But we'll see. But yeah, we're going to be playing a Doom WOD called Holy Hell, which is an old Slaughter WOD that's pretty difficult. It's got like 20,000 enemies in it, and it takes a really long time to go through. I think I got about 2/3 of the way through it yesterday. Yesterday morning, and it took us like five hours. So we still have a couple hours left on it. But yeah, I'll be over there on Twitch in a little bit. But like I said, I want to practice that WOD, and then I'm thinking about trying to stream the whole thing from start to finish Saturday night. Yeah. So if you guys wanna hang out again, I should be here Saturday night for like sort of like an unannounced surprise stream. Well, I guess it's technically announced now, but anyone that's not watching this won't know. So. Yeah, it is a fitting name. It's quite a fitting name. It's got some really tough moments. Yeah, so I guess before we get out of here, I want to thank MD Mister again for the super chat. So thank you very much. And then Adam Pearson, really appreciate the sponsorship, man. I'm gonna have to get your name on that slide for next stream. Oh, Sunder is hard, man. I mean, I don't think Holy Hell is as hard as Sunder. But it is hard. It's definitely up there. And you guys will see. Yeah, OutRun 2, it's a great game. It and 2006, it's a shame 2006 was such a rare release that not many people get to play it on the Xbox. Which is honestly like the best way to play it. Let's see what OutRun 2006 goes for on PS2. Because that's a good alternative as well. God, man, even the PS2 one's starting to go up in price. It used to be like a $5 or $10 game. Now it looks like it's going to cost you like $25 to $30. Yeah, it looks like you can get a... Well, actually, there's one for $21 complete. That's the cheapest. Yeah. I got my copy of OutRun 2006 on Xbox, I think about 2 or 3 years ago. And back then it still cost like, it was like $30 or $35. But when I saw it available at Starland, the local independent shop I shop at, you know, I snapped that up right away. Because I had been wanting it for a long time, and at that point it had already become pretty rare. And when I picked up my regular copy of OutRun 2, I think it was like $10. But now it seems like they've all gone up in price a little bit. I have to see if I have 2006 on PSP. Let me check my collection. I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't own it on PSP. Okay, that's one I'm gonna have to pick up sometime. I'll probably pass on the PS2 version just because I have it on Xbox. Oh, man. Holy crap, the PSP version is, let me do a new search. I think the PSP version is actually getting pretty uncommon now. What? So obviously you can get the UMD only for like, you know, 10 or 15 bucks. But a complete copy... The cheapest complete copy is in a 3-way bundle for like almost $50, which that's actually reasonable. Because you also get Crash and Street Fighter Alpha 3 with it. Ooh, no manual though. What? Jesus, man. Even the PSP version's getting rare. What the hell happened? This used to be so cheap. So that's really interesting. Let's do Out Space Run 2006 PSP. Yeah, same deal. Wow. Well, that's garbage. Let's go to Starland and see what they sell it for. They would charge 20 bucks for the PSP version. They need to adjust their OutRun 2006 Xbox price. They've still got it listed at 40 bucks. Yeah, I'll have to keep an eye out for the PSP version at Starland. I'm going to add it to my notify list. That music, man. I feel so alive. Oh, man. Okay. Let's see what regular OutRun 2 runs on Xbox. Starland selling it for 18. Cheapest complete copy is about 17 on eBay. Yeah, so price is going up a little bit on OutRun 2 regular, but it's still pretty reasonable. Yeah, so for anyone that doesn't have that is interested in this, you probably want to snap it up soon, because I think prices are going to keep creeping up on it. I don't think it's ever going to be like an $80 game, but it might be 30 or 40 bucks eventually. And so I would definitely pick up a copy sooner than later. So OutRun 2006 I think is probably the way to go. But with its price, it's just, it's not worth getting. Unless you can get it on PS2, you know, because that'll be like 20 or 30 bucks. Actually, that'll be almost like... Actually, that's right. We looked. It was like almost 40 bucks for a complete copy. But if you got an Xbox, regular OutRun 2 is probably the best deal. So... Oh my god, this music. This is exactly why I never play this track. Oh, man. Yeah, OutRun 2 on Xbox, Tony, was 5 or 10 bucks all day long for a very, very long time. But now it's creeping up. So, all right, let's go ahead and mute the audio. So, well, I guess that's pretty much gonna do it for the stream, guys. I don't see a whole lot of chatter out there. So, thanks again for hanging out. Feel free to give the stream a big old thumbs up. Or a thumbs down. All that actually helps me out more than you probably think. But that's okay. Let's go ahead and thank our Patreon backers again. So thanks, guys, for your continued support. Again, if your name's not on the list, but you are a Patreon backer, definitely go check your Patreon statement, because I had a bunch of declines just a couple days ago. So... if you want to keep supporting, definitely go check that out and get that squared away. But for everyone else, thanks for your continued support. And actually, Timu got his fix, so I need to put his name back on this for Saturday stream. Thanks again to the Super Chatters. And sponsors! Thank you guys for sponsoring my channel. We've also got Adam Pearson to add to the list, so thank you, sir, for your sponsorship again tonight. Yeah, I will be going live on Twitch, probably in about 30 or 40 minutes. So I'm just going to run out, get some food, and then come back. It might actually be shorter than that. So, again, we're going to play some Doom on PC, and we might switch to console stuff after that. Yep, thanks, Hernando. Thanks for hanging out. Always up. Yours will be fixed Tuesday. Okay, thanks, Ronnie. Let's meet on the next one. Yeah, so again, I'm planning on coming back Saturday night for some Holy Hell, which is a Doom 2 WOD. So I haven't done Doom WODs on stream here in a while, so I think it's kind of time to do that again. So, but yeah, thanks again, guys, for hanging out. New Let's Play will be posted Sunday. I did post Ultraman this past week, so if you guys missed that, feel free to check that out as well. That's a pretty short Let's Play. It's like 25 or 30 minutes. This next one I'm posting is short as well. I think it's going to be like a half an hour long playthrough. So, you know, those are short and sweet. Definitely check them out. And, yeah, I'm trying to think of other things to say. Gonna try to get to that next Patreon Q&A sometime soon. So those of you guys that are kind of like watching out on Patreon, I'll try to get to that soon. I've just been putting it off and off and off. Just like the very first Q&A, that's gonna take some time. It's going to be a long video again. So, it was a good drifting stream. It was, Doomstash. Alrighty, guys. Well, take it easy. Have a good night. And I'll see you soon.